My name is Evan Anderson. I live in San Francisco, California. Skating has taught me about myself in a lot of ways. Skateboarding has taught me a lot about my body and my mind. I have learned a lot of techniques and socially interact with other people in a good way. I'm a foster kid and I moved around a lot, and I didn't live in a city. I didn't live in a big city. I love skateboarding. I couldn't really skate that much. I couldn't go skate around town and stuff like that. And I missed out on a lot of young years that I wanted to skate really bad. Then I moved to San Francisco, and I felt like I had a place to belong. I felt like I finally had a home. I'm a happier person and a better skater because I have access to skate parks in San Francisco. If I didn't have access to skate parks, I would suck a lot more at skating. I would feel less inclined. I would meet a lot less of my friends. And I would be roaming the streets, meeting bad people, maybe getting into trouble. And I would be jumping off other people's stairs. I would be grinding people's handrails, going to plazas. We'd always be getting kicked out of spots, getting kicked out of plazas, skating other people's things and not having quite a place for our own. Skateboarding is a positive thing because it gets a lot of energy out of you. It teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you plenty about social behaviors, teach you a lot about people, age groups, respect. Going to a skate park and just learning, oh, these people are doing these lines and I gotta stay out of their way or I gotta be respectful of them. These are strangers, but we still find a common bond through skateboarding. Through skateboarding, we are able to create a little community together. I feel that skate parks make the city better because they allow a safe place for our youth and generally all of our population to skate. Even when you fall, even when you mess up, even when something negative happens through skating, you're still doing what you love and you're still doing something super fun. Think about it. Football players have their football fields, soccer players have their soccer fields. Even at schools, all over the place, there's so many basketball courts, places so people don't play on the street, play in a random grass field that might bother people. If you saw a bunch of people playing football on a baseball field, baseball people would get annoyed. They would want to be playing their games. That would cause a lot of problems in the community, and there'd be no place for this sport to thrive and get there. They wouldn't have their field posts. They wouldn't have exactly what they need for that. Do you want little 10-year-olds like cruising through the streets, kick flipping off stuff, and then getting hit by a car? Put them in a skate park, they're going to learn a lot better. They're going to have a much safer place to fall. A lot of grounds outside of skate parks are super ate up and cut you real bad. Almost all skate parks are built really smooth and you don't cut yourself on them. I think a stigma people have of skaters is that we cause a lot of disruption, a lot of noise. We're reckless, we're rebels, we don't care about authority, we want to say F the cops and be against all the rules. And skating can be linked to graffiti and it can be linked to some negative behaviors. I would say that's not true because there's a very professional level of skateboarding and not everybody smokes a ton of weed and does drugs and skateboarding, and there's a lot of good positive people in there. And I think we need skate parks to help give a safe environment for these skaters. We will always skate and we will always find ways to continue skating and thriving and building new ways. No matter how hard you try to push us out, ban skate parks, demolish them, say skating's illegal, people will still skate.